I have a history with this game that I am going to play today. That is why I'm removing the chat box so that more of the screen is visible, but there is a reason this game is in a folder away from the rest of the games on the console Dr. Woods gave me. I'm using his account, he told me to, but Star Ocean 3 is in a folder called Fuck, because fuck this game. And you might not think it's that bad. I could even be playing a good game like Final Fantasy VII Remake. But here we fucking go, right? uh... I love the Star Ocean series so much. I haven't played Integrity and Faithlessness yet, but I'm sure I'll actually enjoy it, despite it being the game that killed the series, because it's not Star Ocean 3. The level of my disdain... Hey, Keeper, how you doing tonight? The level of my disdain for Star Ocean till the end of time. I'm not sure it can be comprehended by mortal man. And like, to be honest, I'm not sure, Keeper. I am sure you're a good girl. But I'm not sure this game deserves the level of hate I have for it. So I'm going to try and go in with an open mind. But, I make no promises as to enjoying it. Like, I am probably gonna have to, like, mute the game audio pretty quick after the game starts. Like, because there is a scene with a licensed song fairly early. My old Let's Play that I also called Star Ocean Till My Wits End got copyright claimed on YouTube because of it. So here we fucking go, right?
Here you go.
Oh, hi, Sophia. You startled me.
I'm gonna have to kill
Thought
my
you were
overlay
swimming down at
for
the
this.
beach.
Move my bear
I
avatar
was
here.
waiting for you, but you never came. You said you'd play a few games and then head right over.
I love the implications of a sentence that's coming up here soon. Hi, kitty cat.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't plan on staying so long. I got kind of sucked in.
Alright. Well, that's what I thought happened. Didn't you say you had tons of homework to do before we came to Haida anyway?
But I was fighting so well today. And I leveled up a lot too, you know?
Yeah. How nice for you.
Someone's in a bad mood today.
Now, the voice acting
What
in
do
this
you
game is
expect?
actually
You'd
relatively
rather play
impressive
games
for the
than hang
era.
out at the beach with me.
Sophia? You aren't mad, are you?
I'm not mad.
Do you want to go to the beach?
I swam enough, while somebody I know was having the time of his life playing games all by himself.
So, do you want to take a walk through the hotel? I bet it'll be fun. What do you say? Come on. Please. Pretty please.
Well, if you want to hang out with me that badly, I guess it's alright.
Great. Let's go. Time's a-wasting.
Okay.
Now, I have to mute the audio. The licensed song will play in just a moment. Yep, there it is. Now, I don't quite know how to impress upon you how unfitting the song here is without letting you hear it. But I don't want to get copyright claimed. But it's like this heartfelt Japanese ballad. Like, this is something you play after someone dies, but she's mad at him for playing video games all day. Like, it's perplexing. I will unmute the game audio as soon as I get to an area where it's not. They didn't map the right stick to the camera controls. Like, it was this super heartfelt ballad with no reason for it. Sorry, I'm sending out a few messages to people. Okay, my messages have been sent out. So, all of these transporters are linked with the hotel's main floor. The main floor has chat chambers, an entertainment and game room, and, well, that's a mistranslation, and a transporter linked to our private beach. We couldn't install stairs. We need transporters. Nope. I had to go through the transporters. Corn chips are good. Like, I really wish y'all could have heard the fucking power ballad that happened because Sophia was mad at Fate for playing video games. Also, I'm not going to actually go through all of this, but if you actually read your compendium here, you can get big spoilers. Like, I have spoiled the entire game's plot for myself. Ah, hey Lily, and hey Matilda, and hey Lily. I said I'd give you a free one. You're a good girl and a good friend. And, like, I'm still really perplexed as to why there is a heartfelt power ballad when, like, these two canonically aren't even dating. Like, Sophia is just mad at her friend for ditching her to play and videos games. And we get, like, this heartfelt power ballad over it. Chat chamber. What is this, like? Oh, okay, it's for video calls. Yep, I will hydrate. I do not have bear biscuits on hand right now, though. I'm sorry. Hey, Pando Bear, how you doing? Is there a way I can give points? I should refund? No, I don't know how to give you back your points, Lily. So I will give you a free. Good girl. I did finger guns at my fucking screen. What's wrong with me? I hate the advertisement for Kodiak cakes. It's such toxic masculine bullshit. Like fucking, oh, are your waffles not manly enough? Well, get these protein waffles. They're manly. And they're waffles. Aside from that, like, they're actually good workout fuel. Here we go. This is... I do impress upon you how,
I think I'll get something to drink.
What?
how nothing this intro is compared to other Star Ocean games. Star Ocean 1 starts with a bandit attack on your town, where you and the other two protagonists on your team are the town defense brigade, and you have to fight off the bandits.
Deal?
Star Ocean 2 opens differently, but with, you know, action on either protagonist's side. And the Star Ocean 3 opens at a resort with you tootling around doing nothing. You don't have to be manly if you have muscles. I know plenty of women with huge muscles. Dr. Coomer's got a six-pack. And I don't just mean the six-pack of beer she tries to get me to drink. I'm just kidding. Dr. Coomer is not the type to get someone drunk like that. Okay. I'm not going to go to where I obviously know where to go to trigger, like, story events. Because they really expected you to tootle around the hotel until you found out by accident. Wow, the PS4 sticks are not as sensitive as PS2 sticks. Yeah, like, Kodiak cakes are really good for, like, a post-workout breakfast. protein doesn't really help your gains like people think it does, so much as it helps your muscles recuperate after a workout. Like having protein within half an hour of a workout helps muscle recuperation immensely. The whole idea of coming to a resort planet is stretch your tails out and relax. My friend has got her mindset on hooking up with a hot guy. Yeah, I do exercises before breakfast every morning. Not like a big workout routine, I just do bicycle crunches to keep my knees from getting worse. But, yeah. I can't figure out why she had to come all the way to Haida just to do that. When they say sea breeze, they mean that there's salt mixed in with the air, right? Do you think it's really okay to breathe stuff like that? Travel agency claims that it's okay, but I still have my doubts. Like, I will say that for like 2004, this game looks pretty good. This is, of course, upscaled to 1080p through the PS4, but on an old CRT TV, this looked great. Yeah, I'm definitely not an athlete, Lily. And breakfast is whatever the first meal of the day you eat is, Keeper.
Well, hello there. What can I do for you?
Oh, she thirsty.
Say, you're kinda cute. And kinda single, You know, hanging out on this beach has got me as dry as a dog. How would you like to come up to my room for a little drinky?
Drinky?
Fate, you can't go around talking to just anybody. Gee.
That's actually clever. An RPG protagonist getting called on talking to everyone.
Sophia, where's your brain, Fate? Who's that? Your sister?
My girlfriend. She's pretty cute, huh?
What? Who? What was that? What?
Just play along.
Yeah, okay.
Well, anyway, thanks for asking, but I'll have to pass.
Yeah, fine, I understand. What a waste. Here I thought if I went to this expensive resort, I'd run into lots of hot guys. And when I finally find a guy who's my type, he's taken. Why do I always
Your
get
type is a
bad luck?
twink in an ill-fitting vest.
Excuse me. Thanks.
Sorry, Sophia.
About what?
I mean, I know I just made that up on the spur of the moment, but I shouldn't have said that. Well, if I hadn't said that, she wouldn't have backed off, right? So...
You surprised me. I mean, you? My boyfriend? Don't worry, I don't mind. After all, it's not like I totally despise you or anything.
One thing I will say about this game is, like, up to a point, it's good to mediocre at worst. Like... I really actually do enjoy this game up to a certain point. And then it just completely shits the bed. Fate gets his looks from his mom. Oh, Fate, you finally decided to get some sun. You were playing that game again, weren't you? What if I was? It's just something I like to do. I know, but couldn't you forget about games for a while? At least while we're on this trip. Don't you think it's unfair to Sophia after she took the time to travel with us? You don't have to lecture me like that. I'm not a kid anymore, you know. Sometimes I wonder. At least, I still think you're a child every time you get so defensive like this. No, you should just be happy that I still take the time to talk to you about things like this. Hey, Floofs, how you doing? I thought you were resting. Yeah, like, when you're bodybuilding, Lily, like, it really doesn't matter what you eat as long as it's, like, meeting your calorie count to bulk up for the bodybuilding. Ah, yeah, I get you, Floofs. I have been there, like, the past few days, actually. I just finally slept well last night. That just shows how much I really care about you. That is some toxic parenting, lady. Like, he's 18. He can play video games all he wants. Actually, I think he's 19. Let's talk to his chill bro dad over here. What? You were playing games again, Fate? Well, I guess I can't complain as long as it's your own money that you're wasting. Wow, his parents are like renowned scientists. Fucking... His parents are so nerdy that they're trillionaires by Star Ocean standards. You think they'd understand their kid liking video games. Yeah, it's not the healthiest thing, and they do like encourage taking vitamin supplements to compensate and shit, but if you're looking to gain muscle mass, it really doesn't matter what you eat. It's just the amount you eat. Here's Fate getting into trouble again.
What? Who are you?
Oh, whoa, it's Dr. Grills.
Oh, I know. You want my autograph, don't you? Oh, well, gotta keep the fans happy.
Hello, how are you doing, Dr. Grills? You've been busy all day.
Usually I'd be pretty mad if
Hey,
someone
Pickle,
was
and it's
being
A-okay.
like that, but you're so cute, I'll make an exception this time.
All y'all have really missed is like a heartfelt power ballad
You said the
at a
Rossettis?
really unfitting time.
You
And I
just
had to
weren't
mute the audio
Christian.
for it so I didn't get copyright
So
claimed.
we're forgetting it
Like when
now.
I tried to make this a
Say,
Let's Play series on YouTube.
Fate, but
I'm Sophia. Right.
Yeah, like,
To my darling Fate. From the Fairy of Illusions, the Peter Rossetti. All done. What the?
now this stays on his shirt for a while.
hey, you can't just draw on somebody's shirt.
Huh? What? I thought you wanted my autograph. Nobody said anything about wanting an autograph. Huh? But,
Eh,
I mean, what?
I don't...
But I thought
her fly is
you
down.
want my mama's autograph.
I haven't looked at Fate because, like,
My papa's? You
he's
can't
kind of
just
unappealing as far as
autograph
twink designs go.
Or is this the strong man's? Right?
No, we're not really looking for anyone's autograph.
Huh? Well, what then? Are you a salesman? Nah. Come to think of it, you look like the kind of guy who's never done an honest day's work in his life.
She's right, his parents are loaded.
I know. You're here to collect on a loan. Well, you're too
Yeah,
silly.
he looks like
That loan's
Vocaloid
not
Kaido
even
with
next
less
month,
muscle
I
tone.
promise.
No. Who are the Rossettis anyway? And what's with this Fairy of Illusion stuff?
Okay. So, you two are just lost?
Well, we're not really lost.
Oh no! You're robbers!
No, not that either.
Then what are you? You're not one of my fans. You're not here to collect on our loan. You're not lost. So what do you think you're doing barging into our room like this?
I
Sorry for barging into your room. We were just taking a little walk, checking out the
I don't think
place.
this game really
Isn't that right,
shits the
Sophie?
bed until the last 20 to 30 hours, but
A walk?
Yeah, a walk.
like up until that point it just doesn't have the same spirit as Star Ocean 1 or 2 did.
Walk. That's for burglars, or lost kids, or stalkers, or groupies.
Okay then, we're lost.
Let's get out of here, Fate.
Good idea.
So you were lost. That explains it.
I mean, bodybuilding in general for like appearance's sake is unhealthy, Lily. Like if you look at some
It's not right that
random
you said
YouTube
so.
fucking bodybuilder,
Seem a little strange.
You're a performer?
yeah, definitely pickle. But also when you look at bodybuilders, like you can tell a power lifter from show muscle.
We're the Rossetti
Like-
Troupe, and we bring you a fleeting vision of the future.
Show muscle is very different from functional muscle. And someone packing on the calories like that is probably building
Well, if you want to hear it in plain Terran,
functional
we're a
muscle.
circus troupe, and I am sort of the
Sorry for the burping. I have
Oh, so this shirt
Dr.
with your
Pepper
signature's gonna
as
be
my
worth
hydration
something.
tonight.
Of course. It's the first autograph I ever signed.
Like, the guys who do that, Lily, are generally
Tomorrow's my debut.
bulking up for strongman competitions.
You could buy a whole planet with that shirt.
I was gonna get some rum and pineapple juice to help me through this game, but I can't
Oh,
do that
yeah?
every night I play it.
Amazing. An entire planet. I guess I'll have to take good care of it.
Hey, you don't believe me.
Wow, I have the choice here to have Fate walk back his super asshole comment. Or I can double down on Fate being an asshole. I don't want to be an asshole.
No,
So.
I believe you. I'm sure you'll be dynamite on the stage.
Oh no.
I'm in a good mood. So I'll give this little present to you, my first fan.
Huh? A ticket?
It's like a new streamer when a bigger streamer comes into their
Our
stream.
show's tomorrow. You better not miss it.
Except Fate's just a
After you
rando
see
instead of a
us do
streamer.
our thing, you'll want to treasure that autograph for the rest of your life.
Gee, thanks. I'm looking forward to the show.
Great. See you later, Fate.
Who the fuck voices Fate Line God? His voice sounds so familiar. I have to look this up really quick. Okay, now I have to look up what Steve Staley is in. See his IMDb. This man has a familiar voice. I have to know. It has been so long since I actually played this. Okay, he's been in a lot of anime. Okay. Just always credited as Steve Cannon. Okay. Yeah, this dude's actually a really talented voice actor. I think this game is one of his worst performances. Not even credited on his Wikipedia. God damn. Wow, the poor bastard. Yeah, the voice acting in Star Ocean 3 is, like, impressive for the time it came out. Like, in 2003, we were still on Final Fantasy X being the only really exceptionally voice acted game. Eminem's alright, like, he doesn't have much of a gimmick aside from being an angry white boy, and that doesn't win him a lot of fans in rap. Yeah, Final Fantasy X was really impressive for the time it came out, too. I just remembered this hotel has one of those new combat simulator games. Really, Fate? Weren't you playing that all day? We have some free time, so maybe I should try to get Sophia to play a game or two with me. This is the framing for the combat tutorial.
This game room features the latest holographic technology. I have to enter my ID number on the display panel next to the door, and then specify what I want to play.
What is a color I'm partial to? Purple? I like purple. Huh. They just didn't credit the main character, huh?
This game room features the latest
Oh,
holographic
okay,
technology.
Fate. I'm trying to go in.
I
Oh,
have
you have to.
enter my
Okay.
ID number on the display panel next to the door, and then
Do a
specify
thing now.
I want
What?
to play.
What are you doing, Pickle? God damn it.
This game room features the latest holographic.
Yeah, Critical Role furbolgs are fun. I need to go back to the Mighty Nine.
And then specify what I want to play.
Caduceus is easily my favorite character just because he's the mellow one amid a bunch of weirdos.
Dan? But you were just playing.
Deviously nefarious
Keep playing
things.
games all the time like that, and you'll turn into a brainless muscle man.
What to do?
My favorite Minotaurs in Dungeons and Dragons, despite being in a fairly lackluster setting, are Dragonlance Minotaurs, because they're just like an entire civilization of seafaring Minotaurs. Minotaur pirates. That is badass.
Why don't you give it a try, Sophia? It's really fun.
But isn't this one of those combat simulators? Don't you have to fight? No can do. I don't like these kind of games.
God damn it. Minotaurs are like, I'm walking here.
Don't worry, I'll protect you.
But
I'd never let you do anything dangerous. I promise. Come on, try it.
well, okay.
I just can't keep shit out of the way.
I guess I could give it a try.
I need my frame.
Then it's settled.
They really need
Let's
consistent
start at an
text
easy
box
level,
placement.
Since you're a beginner. You'd prefer a character that uses symbology from a distance rather than one that fights up front, right?
Yeah. Well, it won't hurt, will it?
Don't worry. Beginner's level doesn't hurt at all.
Right,
really.
Dr. Girls?
Okay. I'll give it a try.
Just astounded that that's on the back of his shirt until he gets
All right,
his
then,
second
we're
outfit.
about ready.
That's actually clever. I like it. Like, I like a lot of aspects of this game. It just shits the bed in the back half.
Welcome to the battle simulator. Please set
Fucking
battle system-
Relay rises from the sea. Cthulhu stomps up onto land. New Yorkers are like, hey, I'm walking here.
Wanna
Get
check
out of the
the
way.
instructions?
I don't know. Should I?
You probably should.
I'm being too loud. Mama
Otherwise
Bear's
it
trying
won't
to
be much
sleep.
fun.
Sorry, Mama Bear.
Okay. I will.
Battle Simulator allows you to play the battle tutorial, initialize your battle trophies, and view descriptions, among other things. Oh, that's nostalgic. That was more than an eighth of the space on a PlayStation 2 memory card to have achievements in Star Ocean 3. And it was only battle achievements. and it was 1.2 megabytes on an 8 megabyte memory card per save file. Yeah, Cthulhu goes insane trying to take over New York because they're not afraid of him. They keep shooting him. They keep getting angry. They keep kicking him in the shins. Okay, yep, I know. I know. I'm playing on medium. I can use battle trophies game.
A real
I
fight.
won't give up.
Okay, that's not what I meant to do. Yes, and tutorial. Yes. He's just sadly eating at a pizza joint. And, the rat just fucking Master Splinter kicks the pizza out of his hand and steals it for the turtles. And fucking Cthulhu just starts crying.
All right, let's play. Computer, start.
Player 1, Fate Line God. Character, Sword Master Adonis Klein. User level,
Did he name that character?
A. Player 2, Sophia Estede. Character, Flare Witch Cecilia Fairmana. User level, E. Battlefield, Remote City of Listia. Monster level, E. Setup complete. Continue.
Okay, we're ready.
Preparing to commence.
Like,
This simulation system may abort a game if it detects that player safety is at risk.
I already know that.
like,
Just start.
did Fate name these characters? Is he that kind of edgelord?
Commencing
Naming his
game.
fucking Swordmaster Adonis?
Real
I
fight.
won't give up.
I guess he is pretty physically fit if he can do that, though, because this is like a holodeck game. This isn't like a VR game. Like, he's actually pulling off these flips.
Take that.
There you go.
Oh, God.
Shame on you. Shame on you.
I'm paralyzed. The fuck? The fucking tutorial fight.
There you go. There you
Can...
go. Hey, that hurts. No.
I literally can't do anything. This is just... Oh. Okay. In Star Ocean 1 and 2. LeJort, thank you for the raid. It is the Goblin. Let's get a shout out for LeJort in the chat. I forgot to shout out Turkey Floos too. I'll shout them out. Shout her out. I'm bad at remembering shoutouts. I'm sorry. How did RimWorld go, LeJort? I am playing basically my least favorite game. Defeat with exact damage. That's a hell of a battle trophy game. Oh god, a giant tank? It come out of nowhere like the RKO? Fucking hell. Like, they made these battle tutorials incredibly
That wore
difficult.
me out.
But wasn't it fun?
Well, it wasn't too bad, I guess.
What do you say we stop now and go get a bite to eat or something? You look pretty bushed.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I'm beat.
You need more
Large
exercise.
mechanoid raid. And hey, no problem,
Guess I'm just
floofs.
a fatty.
No one's saying that. Sheesh. Hey, let's go find my mom and dad.
Right.
Oh, here comes the actual start of the game.
What the?
Half an hour in.
Level 2 threat detected. The system will be temporarily deactivated for your safety.
Builder
We
is
apologize for any inconvenience.
not exactly the smartest fellow, then, is he, LeJort?
Earthquake? But Haida 4 is a stable world with no tectonic activity. There shouldn't be any earthquakes.
I'm just taking some Tylenol for knee pain. Give me one moment.
Ah!
Dr. Coomer says I have early onset arthritis. I've been calling it bearthritis.
This is
'Cause,
an
like, I'm a
emergency
bear.
alert. Haida 4 is currently under attack by unidentified spacecraft. All civilians should follow immediate evacuation instructions on the nearest console.
Oh no, unidentified
All
spacecraft.
civilians.
Computer, what's going on?
Remote Station 7, Haida 3 and Haida 4 are currently under attack by unidentified ships. Remote Station 7 has scrambled its own ships to mount a counterattack, but they are outnumbered and therefore unable to provide evacuation assistance to Haida 4.
An attack by unidentified ships?
Stand
That's
by
what I
for
just
your
said,
assistance.
Fate, you dumbass.
I don't believe it.
As an emergency measure, all transporters have been directly linked to the evacuation terminal. Please commence evacuation by following the established route.
I actually think this part of the game is really effective at making you feel helpless.
Don't worry, Sophia. I'll stick with you.
Like,
Thanks.
But who could be attacking us? Never seen ships like those before.
I really do think this is a very effective sci-fi opening.
First things first.
I just
we
wish
gotta
the
get out of here.
hotel exploration part was
Let's go.
streamlined.
Yeah.
Funny enough, nuking is what kickstarted space exploration. Ah, I never got the milkshake. God damn it. Oh no, wait. Yes, I did. I think I did. Yep, I got the milkshake. It brings all the boys to the yard, you know. Hey, Fate, I'm really worried about your mom and dad. Do you think they're okay? I don't know. But at any rate, we gotta get somewhere safe fast. Sure, I'm worried about my mom and dad, but we need to think about ourselves right now. Yeah, you're right. Let's go. Like, Earth nuked itself into oblivion.
Oh no! What am I gonna do? No, I gotta relax. Relax! First of all, I gotta get away from here.
They didn't program a running animation for those two, though. They just Olympic speed walk. This alarm klaxon is a little annoying. Perhaps this is the wrath of the heavens, or perhaps the furor of the daemonium. Either way, the performance shall have to be cancelled now. Our princess and her chivalrous knight must seek safety at once. Mournful yet important mission of laying to rest the evil beasts lurking in the depths of imprisonment. Circus performers.
Due to
emergency, all transporters have been redirected to send guests to a special floor, where a large transporter waits to take you to the emergency shelter. After the arrival of all guests at the shelter has been confirmed, the transport jammer located in the evacuation facility
Speed
will be
walking is good
activated.
exercise, Matilda.
Please evacuate
And
in an orderly and speedy manner.
Keeper, I'm not sure throwing barrels at the advanced alien ships will do much. I'm turning the chat box back on because I am going to be showing the VOD to people in a chat I hang out in. Because they don't know how bad this game can get. The first save point. Automatically activated. Yep. Ends and dungeons. When you want to save the game, simply approach a save point. Saving my game. I don't know why throwing barrels at them would really do much, though. They're advanced alien ships. They probably got, like, anti-barrel rays and shit.
Uncle Robert and Aunt Ryoko.
I'm glad you're both here.
You guys too, Dad.
What a relief! I was so worried.
What's going on, Dad? Is Aldean attacking?
Probably not. From the looks of their weapons, it's most likely...
Most likely what?
Never mind. We must get out of here. Let's go.
Yeah. One of the things is, like, that this game expects you to know...
Please wait here.
Oh, fucking hell.
Something wrong?
Yeah,
There's a long line.
it's been a running joke for a while now, LeShort.
Return here.
I see. We'll wait then.
But,
How'd they get in
this game really expects you to, like, sit
Going.
and read
Keep moving
the
forward.
compendium at the start.
Let's get
'Cause,
out of here.
There's not been a lot of information on the developed planets of Star Ocean, so to speak. Because every Star Ocean game gets you stranded on what is referred to as an underdeveloped planet. Oh yes, he definitely does.
As I suspected.
Dad!
Run, you two.
Uncle Robert?
Just get out of here.
But...
Get moving now! You have to protect her!
That's right. Hurry. Don't worry about us.
All these holodeck combat games he plays must come
It's all right.
must come in handy in
We'll
this
be
kind
at
of
the
situation.
evacuation facility soon.
Promise, Dad?
Promise.
Let's go, Sophia.
Okay.
They're getting away! Use the incapacitator!
Incapacitator. That sounds nasty. It's a little robot.
Attacking from behind? No fair!
Ow. My biggest gripe with this combat system is having to stand still to gain fury back. In a game where you really don't want to stand still. Also, early game before you get special moves. That's just like the whole meta with Fate, is to run away, running heavy attack. Sorry, just gotta check something here really quick. Okay. Here we go. Sorry, my computer just threw like 5 alerts at me. Give me one moment. It's a pipe. Like, he and Sophia just have lengths of pipe right now. Like, they just picked up whatever was handy.
Damn it.
I'm scared.
Don't worry. Just stay behind me.
Okay.
What are we gonna do? There's no end to these. What the heck is that?
Bigger boot.
Hey, Faith! Sophia! You okay? You hurt? Is that?
I like how they paste the text differently depending on how fast someone's talking. Yeah, like, it actually makes sense, Matilda, in this case, whereas Claude in Star Ocean 2 just picks up a sword no problem.
What do you want, Ursus? What the? Man, this is not what we need right now. Ursus, take care of that one. Let's go, you two.
Now, Pepita, despite appearances, is not human. I don't remember the exact name of her species, but like, they're basically capable of incredible feats of athleticism because their muscles are just inherently more powerful than a human's as baseline, but they fatigue faster. Basically, yeah, except she's just kicky feets and prancing around. I don't actually get her when you can get her back because it keeps you from getting the edgelord femboy, who is the most powerful character in the game.
There's more?
And no, I'm not going to elaborate. I'm just going to say edgelord femboy, because that is really the only way to sum him up.
That was easy.
I could have sworn his length of pipe looked different outside the battle. Oh, what the hell? Why is my phone playing a YouTube video? I did not tell it to do that.
Thanks for the help.
Wow, what the hell?
But we should get out of here.
I am sitting up straight, and I will stretch. Ah.
Faster over that way. Come on, let's get out of here.
And Matilda, you're a good
Big
girl.
disaster.
How many points do you even have?
Forget it. Didn't you hear Pepita? It's too dangerous back that way.
But
Forget it. Come on, you two. I already
stop.
said it was too dangerous. Please, stop him. He says he's going back. What? Back there?
I know it's off center, but it keeps it from being hidden by the chat box.
Mom and Dad are back there. I have to go help them. Out of my
20k,
way.
Jesus Christ.
Didn't you hear me? It's an inferno back there. It's way too dangerous.
Come on, you two, out of my way. Let me go! Let me go!
It's actually really impressive model work for 2003. Because Till the End of Time is a remaster that came out like a year after the original in 2004. Specifically because the version that launched in 2003 in Japan was
Welcome to Aruba
brokenly
Shelter 5.
buggy.
This is an evacuation shelter located underneath Haida 4. Please wait in your assigned rooms until the rescue ship arrives. You are allowed to move freely about the facility, but there are some restricted areas. Please refer to the consoles or ask the nearest official for detailed instructions.
Yeah, that's actually a problem I have with this game, is that you can see how the models between between playable characters and minor NPCs clash, right? Sleep well, LeJort. You have a good night. And I hate this game, but it's funny, so I'll probably have a good night.
Hey, cheer up.
But, like, there's just inherently more detail put into models like Fate, Sophia, Pepita, than there are on, like, random security officer.
Shall we go? There's nothing left to do here anyway.
Yeah. I'm sure your parents are okay. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know. Let's go.
Oh, 1 second, please. You've been assigned to room 506. Remember that.
Okay, 506. Got it.
I
I
expect
wonder what
the rescue
nefarious deeds
transport will
Pickle
be
ended
here
up getting
soon.
up to.
Please try to relax and wait.
Okay.
Sorry, again, I got a whole bunch of shit on my screen that my computer is throwing at me, and it's just like, you're not signed into OneDrive and shit like that. Like, that's not an error message, Windows. That is you trying to get me to shell out for a cloud service. Ada, keeper. Yep. No wonder entry is prohibited. We're in an enclosed pocket of air located thousands of meters underground. This area is completely sealed off. I apologize for the inconvenience. So, I really actually forget what I'm supposed to do at this point. I'm supposed to go to bed. Keeper, you're a good girl. Those weapons they were carrying. Do you think that maybe it could have been the Vendini? But if it was, what could they possibly want? Okay, I think I will actually hit up the compendium to explain things. So, a single planet nation located in the Vendini system. First contact was made in 710 SD. Although the Vendini possess little power, the sophistication of their science exceeds that of the Pan-Galactic Federation and the Aldean Empire. This allowed Vendine to maintain its neutrality despite the delicate balance of power in the region. The Vendini are not hostile to the Pan-Galactic Federation, but on the other hand, they are not particularly friendly either. Let's see. We know what the Sol system is. What's the Aldean Empire? A gigantic military empire that controls a total of 7 sectors, centered on the Nu, Shi, Omicron, and Psi sectors. It is the only force equal in power to the Pan-Galactic Federation. First contact occurred in SD-710. The Aldean Empire attempts to colonize the surrounding star systems by force, and is therefore incompatible with the multiple-state philosophy of the Pan-Galactic Federation. This is why the two forces have been in a state of constant warfare since first contact, over 60 years ago. The state of the Aldean Empire's homeworld and the total number of Aldeans are unknown at this time. Sentient race living in the Aldean Empire, the primary rival of the Pan-Galactic Federation. Not only have the Pan-Galactic Federation and the Aldean Empire been in a constant state of war ever since the first contact. Sorry, I swear that wasn't related to the information here. Since Aldean battleships self-destruct without fail after losing a battle, absolutely no information is available about this civilization. Huh. I need to mute momentarily to blow my nose. Give me 1 moment. Well, you're a good bird keeper. How to nuke OneDrive from orbit? I'm not signing up for OneDrive, Microsoft. Okay, now that we have a little bit of background information on some stuff, the whole compendium is just kind of like that. Let's just go around and talk to random-ass people. The beach is calling out to me. The beach is calling out to me. Damn them. What a mess they've made. Who are these people? Okay, he says the same thing. Huh. Never thought something like this would happen. Oh, found where to go. Yeah, well, I'm going to boop you, Keeper. Boop you right on the end of the beak. I'm just glad that everyone is okay. All right, time to discuss our business plans. What? Fate? Hey, Stormy. I will just let you know that Star Ocean 3 sucks. Star Ocean 1 and 2 are good.
Your parents. Well, what can you do, eh? Hey, at least you're still alive, eh?
Huh.
Oh, Ganella.
Hey, Stormy, how you doing? And that is interesting, Matilda.
No, it's okay. It's just like he said. Even if I went to help them, I wouldn't have been able to do anything. If only I was a little stronger.
Fate.
Real anime
Hey,
hours.
It's not enough. You can't beat them.
He's right. It's not your fault. I bet they were professional
Yes,
soldiers.
P-nib Dr.
There's nothing
Girls.
we can do against people like that.
But,
And you know,
the
just
PSP
because
remakes
they
of
didn't
Star
make it
Ocean
to
1
this
and 2 are the
evacuation
definitive Star
facility
Ocean games.
Doesn't mean your parents are dead. You know, they might be hiding out somewhere.
Hey,
Don't give up
accidentally
so
adopting a
soon.
cat's not a bad thing. I'm okay.
Or they might have been captured
And,
or something, eh?
TikTok and even YouTube hadn't been invented yet when this game came out, Dr. Grills.
It's all right. If they've been captured, then you can go rescue them.
Anyway, you'll just have to wait a little longer. What could you possibly do right now? We don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, you're right.
Why don't you go to your room and rest a bit? You're too tired to do anything right now.
Or you could just rest here with us. Wouldn't you feel safer here with everyone?
Wait,
Thank you, but I'm fine.
it
I
has?
wanna think things
I
over anyway.
don't know if I want to see those TikToks.
Okay.
That's like several levels of cursed. Like, the nicest thing I'll say about this game is that for when it came out in 2003, it was incredibly impressive. But also, what I didn't know last time I was looking up the dates is that we didn't get it in the US till like 2005. Oh, okay.
Sophia, you
Like,
okay?
we got
Yeah,
this in the
I
States
think.
just before the Xbox 360
You're
launched.
exhausted. You should rest.
Yeah.
Like, this is where the power ballad from earlier could have come into play. Instead, it was just some heartfelt, belted out power ballad when Sophia was mad at fate for playing too many video games. Oh no, now Sophia's going to show up on WikiFeet.
Sorry.
Don't worry. Just rest.
Fate?
What is it?
Yeah, they did, Stormy. I had to mute the audio because it's a copyrighted song, too.
Will you stay here until I fall asleep? I don't want to be alone.
Sure.
PS2 still counts as early 3D, Stormy.
Thanks.
Like, PS2 still counts as early 3D.
Good night.
Like, a lot of the reasons shit like cloth physics looks super awkward on the PS2 is because it just didn't have the processing power for cloth physics. Oh no, Sophia doesn't die. You just don't see her again for 60 hours until you get her back at in disc 2. Like, that's not even a plot spoiler. You just won't be seeing Sophia for 3/4 of the game. Okay, which bed is mine? Which is the bed that Fate will sleep in? Okay. Get some sleep, Fate. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah. I
Where am I?
I enjoy this game,
The attack on Haida.
sometimes ironically, up till about the 60-hour mark.
It's 3:52 a.m.
Then it completely shits the
Still
bed.
so early. Well, what now?
Fate, what's that sound?
Sounds like they're going to make an
Yeah, like,
This is an update for all refugees.
they
We
tried.
now know the recent
And
rebels
there's a
working in
reason
Haida
this game
with
isn't
surprise
mentioned
attack by Van Deen.
in either Star Ocean The Last Hope,
Aren't they that
though that's a
military power
prequel,
that's currently at war with all
or
of
Star
you?
Ocean Integrity and Faithlessness,
Turned
which
down
I've never
Federation's
played.
offer of aid some time ago, but there were no open hostilities.
Remote Station 7 mounted an attempt to defend Haida 4, but it was thwarted by a tactical Vendini strike. Currently, the Pan-Galactic Administration is scrambling ships from surrounding regions, but Vendini forces still have
Like,
control of
this
the
is...
sector. We request
Yeah,
that civilians
The Last
send
Hope,
rescue shuttles for immediate evacuation to remote
you really need the HD remaster to enjoy it, because that lets you
Refer to
turn
the
on
nearest console or attendant for further instructions.
Japanese voice acting.
Sophia,
I
we
don't
gotta
usually
go.
say a
You
dub is
okay?
inferior to the sub,
Yeah, I'm fine.
but,
A little sleep helped calm me down.
like,
Hold on just a little longer.
they had such a good voice
We'll be safe
cast and
once we
such
reach
bad
Remote
voice
Station 6.
direction. I don't think I've ever heard Matt Mercer voice a character worse than he voiced Edge Maverick.
Computer,
Like,
tell me the present location of Robert
it's
and Leo
clearly not
Reinhardt.
Matt Mercer's fault. The voice acting
The
sucks
present
for
location
Edge.
of the specified
It's,
individuals
yep,
is
Edge
unknown.
Maverick was Matt Mercer. There was
What do you
next to
mean,
no voice
unknown?
direction on the game, so he
Both
just
Robert
straight read his
Lineguard and
lines.
Ryoko Lineguard's positions were lost on galactic year 772.
Yeah, the game had very little voice direction, basically, was the major problem with the dub.
Lost? What then?
It was a very low-budget Xbox 360 title.
Currently experiencing technical difficulties. Confirmation is not possible at present.
What? Oh no!
Like, I really enjoy this opening, actually. It's incredibly effective at making you feel powerless as Fate. That's because you're a Dumby, Fate. Yeah, like, Edge's voice acting in the dub picks up like 20 hours in, where you can tell Matt got a feel for the character. But you can tell he wasn't directed at all.
We will soon be departing for Remote Station 6. The observation bay is located directly through the corridor leading out of this room. Please wait there until we reach our destination. Gravitic warp will get us there shortly.
Yeah. I will return momentarily. I'm going to get a drink, and I think I heard Grandpa Bear ring his little bell. But yeah, like, none of the voice actors on The Last Hope in the English dub really had any direction. And, like, you can tell it's the worst with Limmel, I think her name is. Like, the traumatized 17-year-old who has, like, magically bound herself to stay a child is, like, meant to be super creepy. And she comes across that way in the subtitled version. But in the dub, her voice actor just kind of reads her lines like this and sounds really bored. But I will be right back. I hope Martok kept y'all company satisfactorily. I return. Okay, good. I know Martok's a good guy, but he can be a little overzealous sometimes. You know, Klingons, probably the coolest people in Star Trek. I love how in Deep Space Nine, despite like being, god damn it, OneDrive, I am not gonna sign up. Despite being, you know, 90s network television, someone on the writing staff managed to, you know, show that the Klingons were pro-trans rights. Because Jadzia Dax carries on the Dax symbiont, because Trill are a species of humanoids that...
Hey, what's that? They're all watching something.
Some of them join with symbionts to,
You're right.
you know, carry
What is
on the
that?
experiences of
Something
those
on the
that came
monitor?
before them.
Let's take a look.
And some Klingons who had been friends with the last host of the Dax
Oh,
symbiont,
no.
Curzon Dax. They, one of them rolls up to Jadzia
Horrible.
and says, "Curzon, my old friend." And she corrects him and she says, "Actually, it's Jadzia now." And without skipping a beat, "Jadzia, my old friend."
All evacuees prepare for warp turbulence.
Klingons are good boys and good girls. Just full stop. As long as you don't dishonor yourself or them, they're good company. It really is. Like... I mean, Matilda, is Picard from France? I haven't actually watched Deep Space Nine, but, you know,
I woke you up.
could
Sorry.
just be a name.
No, it's all right.
Like Jean-Luc. Oh. So he's like Ramirez from
Where do you think we are now?
Highlander, who is played by Sean
There
Connery,
haven't been any announcements yet.
but Egyptian, despite having a Scottish accent and the name of a Spaniard.
We should ask one of the crew.
I'm Egyptian,
Yeah.
not Scottish.
Good idea.
Okay, that coconut rum is pretty strong. Holy shit. I usually mix the Captain Morgan with the pineapple juice, but the coconut rum is stronger than the Captain Morgan. Like, back on the topic of Star Ocean, this game just has a really effective intro. Like, this really puts you in a situation unlike any JRPG of the era did. You are absolutely powerless. I didn't see what he said. Yeah, I don't think we're out of danger. Now we find ourselves washed into outer space. I cannot leave the salt water behind, brah. Truly lucky. How many people did they mercilessly slaughter this day? Unlike older JRPGs, they have enough save points. Okay, so Fate and Sophia were on a resort planet called Haida 4. Fate's parents are super rich scientists, and they decided to go on vacation and take Fate and his friend with them. Fate is 18 or 19 in college. Hopeless gamer in a world where video games are generally a holodeck experience. So, you know, the line, if you play video games all day, you might become a brainless muscle man, fits. But, heretofore neutral alien race attacks the resort planet and basically nuke it from orbit, and we're on a Pan-Galactic Federation battleship escaping the carnage. So all of this is incidental dialogue. Every bit of important dialogue in the game is voiced, basically. And I have no idea what to do. Yeah, like... Yeah, like, the only enemies we have successfully fended off in a real fight are robots that are meant to incapacitate and capture someone, rather than kill them. Like, the situation is pretty fucked. I need to look this guy's species up. Because, like, Star Ocean is generally something that is quite goofy. And sometimes demands to be taken seriously. But I think he's an Edifian. Nope. Lycanthrope. Oh. Yep, there are werewolves in this universe. Lazonian. Oh. Highlander? No, that's feline folk. Pretty... Well, that's a stage name. Alphalian. And that'll open up that. Yes, Earthlings are humans from Earth. Human life apparently evolved independently of Earth on several planets, but also just planets that Earthlings have been on for generations already, and they tend to identify more with than just calling themselves Earthlings. But, a race of humans living on the planet Elda 3, which is blessed with natural beauty and an abundance of water. Alphalians are friendly to everyone they come into contact with. It takes a great deal to anger one enough to harm anyone. Yeah, it's more cultural than species. Of course, this assumes one can stand their more irritating traits. Those who cannot feel as if every move they make is like a gigantic hammer, pounding away at their skull. The reason people get away with repeating the old adage, striking an Alphalian isn't a crime, it's a natural reaction, is that the Alphalians have such an unusually contentious conversation style, coupled with a narcissistic need to be the center of the attention. Wow! So, the compendium here is diegetic. Like, it's Fate's communicator, which, despite the name, is more of a universal translator slash database slash communicator. But whoever wrote that must really hate poetry. Why did they have to attack while we, the Rossetti troop, were here? What could they possibly be thinking? I'll just have to grill each and every Vendini I can find, and make them all apologize for 3 days and 3 nights each. Yeah, you do that, Ganola. I'll get them, those evil guys. I'll get them for sure. Please keep in mind that since the Federation transport ship Helera is a military vessel, many areas are off limits. Your cooperation is appreciated. Oh, okay. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Oh, okay.
Navigator, status report.
Yes, Captain. We were cruising at Warp 15 on course 231, Mark 330, when the gravitic warp field collapsed and the computer detected an anomaly, forcing us to return to conventional space.
Computer, what caused the ship's warp field to collapse?
There is not enough data to determine the cause.
All right, even if you can't determine the cause, how about a theory?
Prior to the collapse, sensors detected a space-time disturbance. Our database does not contain any record of such a disturbance, but there is a 77% probability it was the cause of the collapse.
Space-time disturbance? Come to think of it, Vendini military technology is based on space-time manipulation.
That is not an established fact, but the Federation Institute of Technology has theorized this is the case.
So it was likely a Vendini attack that stopped us then.
Screen on!
Uh-oh. Yeah, Earthling is definitely a cultural thing rather than your
Divert all
species.
power to shields. Evasion course 291, mark 030.
Course entered.
So that's a Vendini battleship. A rescue frigate's shields are no
Like,
match for the likes of that.
For context, SD, I don't remember what it stands for, but that's their current date measurement. Begins like...
This is your captain speaking.
after Star Ocean
Our ship
2,
is currently under attack by a Vendini
which was
battleship.
like 2500 AD.
Has already been disabled.
I don't think it's Star Date. Maybe?
All power has been diverted to our shields to buy us some time.
Let me actually look that up because
Chances are slim.
I think that there's actually a story about them thinking they'd
I
get
had
sued
hoped to
for that
transport
one.
you all the way to
'Cause of
Remote
Star
Station 6. It seems that is now beyond my power. All evacuees are requested to proceed to the ship's escape pods.
Space
Please remain
date.
calm. Follow the instructions of the attendant nearest you.
The main method of year counting in the Star Ocean universe. Standard date system used in the Pan-Galactic Federation. Space date. Well, let me look that up.
A direct hit?
Okay.
Shields down to 47% power.
After the cutscene, I will read off how SD came about.
Right behind you!
Oh, we're doomed.
What will become of me?
To the pods, everyone, hurry. They're located one level up in the hangar bay. Don't panic.
Okay, so a system of dates established in 2087
We gotta
AD
go,
on
Sophia.
Earth, the third planet of the Sol system,
Okay.
and the standard date used in the Pan-Galactic Federation. This system commemorates the year that Professor Trelas Bactine developed the faster-than-light subspace warp system which enabled interstellar travel. On March 7th, 4 years after Earthlings first traveled faster than light through interstellar space, the Terran government of the time established this system of dates, with 2087 AD designated as the first year in honor of this great achievement. So it does actually have a backstory reason. Like, I do believe in interviews, the director said he thought he would get sued for using Stardate because he didn't realize how widespread it was in sci-fi. Because, you know, Star Trek uses Stardate, and, you know, in 2003, there wasn't as much cultural and media overlap between Japan and the US as there is now. Oh, I need to go upstairs. What am I doing? Her and the rest of the troop will get on last. No good being too leisurely, but panicking will do no better. Okay. It's not the way to the hangar bay with the escape pods, with the next door over. Okay. Why have two doors then? Jeez. That's the wrong way. Yeah, I see where I'm supposed to go now. I mean, I don't want to die just yet, but that doesn't mean I want to survive at all costs either. Know what I mean? If I have to die now, I'd at least like to go out with a little style. Good at making people get into line, huh? Oh boy, do I know someone for that. Where is he? Come on. Oh. True what they say, time is money. Here I thought I remembered, like, them helping everyone get into an orderly line, but guess that just sort of happened off screen, huh? Time for escape pod.
Good. The pod's still here.
Oh, I
Get in
will
quick.
be right back.
We're running out of time.
Wait, I'm scared.
Don't worry.
But
A Federation ship will recover our pods in no time. I'll see you at Remote Station 6. Now get going.
okay, you'll follow, right? Promise?
Promise.
This way, hurry! There's still a pod here.
Right. I better hurry.
Activation complete. Ejection in 10 seconds. Distress signal operational.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Searching
I
for life
seem to have
supporting
accidentally
planets.
woken up Mama Bear, but
Planet
she's not mad.
found.
Where?
Vanguard 3, located approximately 0.5 light years from present location. Axial tilt of 35 degrees results in extreme seasonal weather. Existence of humanoid life forms confirmed. The Federation has classified Vanguard 3 as an underdeveloped planet. Civilization level approximately equivalent to 16th century Earth. Would you like to review the Underdeveloped Planet Preservation Pact?
You know, I am going to review the UP3 because it's interesting lore shit.
The Underdeveloped Planet Preservation Pact was established in order to protect planets with developing civilizations. Contact with civilizations that have not reached a certain level of development is strictly prohibited by Federation law. This is due to the fact that contact with advanced civilizations has a high probability of greatly influencing the course of history on a less developed planet. All individuals and organizations belonging to the Pan-Galactic Federation are required to adhere to the tenets of this pact, unless faced with a clear danger to life and limb. This pact is one of the most important components of Pan-Galactic Federation law. It also serves as a guideline for civilian conduct in emergency situations. Violators will be tried by the Pan-Galactic Council.
How long till we get there?
At our present speed of Warp 6, arrival is estimated in
It's
144 hours.
Are there any foreseeable problems?
It's honestly more reasonable than the Prime
How's our
Directive.
energy reserves?
No foreseeable problems. and
You're still
adequate
not
supply
supposed
of
to,
energy
you know,
and food is
reveal
on
that you're from an advanced civilization and shit.
Okay, I guess I'll get some sleep. Notify me if anything happens.
Affirmative.
But,
Entering Vanguard 3.
the UP3 was put into place
Prepare for entry turbulence.
specifically because of Ronix Kenny and Claude C. Kenny, his son. Because, like, within 30 years of each other, they both altered the course of two planets' histories irrevocably. Roke and Expel. Although Roke was a Pan-Galactic Federation decision because in the original Star Ocean, Lazonia had unleashed a chemical weapon on Roke to turn the populace to stone, because when you turn their blood into a powder, it could be used to create cloaking devices.
Me yet. I suppose it'll be a few days before they come rescue me.
About 300,000 Rokians were harvested before the Federation was able to blockade the planet.
This is an underdeveloped planet.
Yeah, like,
My quad scanner's picking something up.
in Claude's case, in Star Ocean 2,
Might be an animal.
Expel was actually
Dangerous.
destroyed and then rebuilt
I should use
via
that replicator
quantum
to make myself a
fuckery
just in case.
because, well, it wasn't actually Claude's fault. He tried his best to stop it.
Good match for this planet's level of development. I don't want to get arrested for violating the UP3.
Like, it's hard to explain, but, billion-year-old
Luckily, I've got
space
weapons
criminals
and battle simulators.
had been exiled from their home planet
Very lucky right now.
that they had destroyed that was basically an energy-shielded meteorite flying through space.
Seems about right.
And they used a quadratic sphere, which is
Sun will be
what
setting soon.
Federation starships
Better
run
find
on
somewhere
now,
safer to stay by nightfall.
to influence Expel's
There
orbit
isn't any safe place on
to
this
pull it
planet.
into the path of energy nade. And use that
There's something there.
opportunity to get back
I'll try
onto it.
expanding the range a bit.
Like Star Ocean 2 is some wacky shit, but it's one of my favorite games of all time.
Based on this reading, I'd guess it's a village. If I start out now, I might be able to make it by nightfall.
I'm really happy this was inner monologue for Fate, and he wasn't just
Go.
mostly talking out loud to himself.
But this is an emergency. They'll probably cut me some slack if I keep a low profile.
Simple sword obtained. That save point seems bigger than the others. And now we won't see Sophia again for 3/4 of the game, by the way. I do want to emphasize there is a lot to like about Star Ocean 3, but just as much to dislike. Yes, this one is Star Ocean 3. The subtitle that was given to it in the "We're sorry we fucked up the game. This version doesn't have all the game-breaking bugs" version that was released a year later in Japan is "Till the End of Time." But it was just called Star Ocean 3 in its first iteration. Like, that version has no localizations outside of Japan, so it's really hard to actually compare. But most of the bugs were around the invention system and the battle system. I will definitely be showcasing inventions on stream, because that's some shit, man. Like, it's one of the most banana pants systems I've ever seen in an RPG, where, like, oh! Should I restart Star Ocean 3 or move to something different? At least I just saved, you know. Guess I'll report the problem. Alright. Like, I say it's my least favorite game, but really only the last 20 hours are my least favorite game. It's a series I love, and this game is just the absolute low point of it. Like, I don't care how bad people say Integrity and Faithlessness is. I'll eventually drop $30 on that game to play it. Right? Oh, battle trophy data. Okay. Fuck. That weirded me out for a good minute there. So, you'll notice I'm trying to fill out the map. And that's because there is a reward for getting 100% map completion. It's dumb, and I hate it, but it's helpful. Yeah, like, it is an infuriating pixel hunt for what's mostly extra money. I feel bad. That guy was pathetic. Yeah, and see, you do have to pixel hunt to do this, definitely. That was just a dude in a powdered wig, but he was a highwayman. Like, the weakest enemies in a Star Ocean game are always called something like a highwayman or scumbag, and they're always just pathetic. In the original version of Star Ocean 2 we got in the US, with an absolutely awful translation, Star Ocean: The Second Story, which really made people wonder where the first story was, because it was the first Star Ocean that came out in the US. Until the PSP, we didn't get the first one officially. But, like, the translation was as such that scumbags were called funny thieves. And like, the scumbag boss was called Level 99 Funny Thief. Okay, I think I got this area complete. Yeah. Like, I mean it when I say the PSP re-releases, because we're not getting the extra remaster of Star Ocean 2, are the definitive versions. Like, I have Star Ocean First Departure R on Switch, but I still play Star Ocean First Departure on a PSP emulator, because I can overlay a CRT filter on it, because it looks like a PS1 3D or 2D game, to the point where, like, it looks better with a CRT filter. That and all the extras in First Departure are like extra character portraits that don't fit the character models and shit like that. Or like, they got the voice actors for the SNES version, or the Super Famicom version back. He's an unsavory character. I'd like to go past. Can you let me through, please? What kind of fool are you? What, you expect me to nod my head and say yes, sir, and let you through? We're guarding this road to make sure nobody gets through, so no, you can't go past us. If you still insist, I don't mind teaching you a painful lesson. Just say the word. Grrr. They're inhabitants of an underdeveloped planet with no martial arts training at all. That's presumptuous. I think I could probably take them, but there's too many to pull any punches. Alright, I'll follow your advice. Yeah, see, we understand each other. Alright, scram. I don't want to see you back here again. Ever. Like, I'm willing to cut, you know, the writers some slack, because, like, most Americans don't even, or most even Europeans, Americans, Westerners in general, don't comprehend that HEMA are actual martial arts. Historical European martial arts.
Made it. Finally. farther than I thought. Looks so close. On the scanner.
Yeah, it really is.
Hey! What's wrong, mister? You got a bellyache? Oh no! Nicholas! Nicholas!
Guys!
Oh wow, they added a dream filter to this. That, like, weird dreamy filter wasn't there in the original PS2 version. I think it makes it look more like a nightmare. Honestly, like, I think it looks better than the original, which just looked like he was there.
What? It was just a dream.
Gives it, like, a weird dream-like quality.
Where am I?
I will say my own PTSD nightmares look a little bit like that. Like, unintentional accuracy.
Wait. I'm on a backwater planet. Did someone rescue me?
Yeah.
Who are you?
I'll leave some water here, okay? Nicholas!
Are you all right? You were groaning in your sleep.
I think I'm fine, thanks. Were you the one who rescued me?
No, I just carried you here. My sister, Nina, she insisted.
I see. So you were the one who rescued me. Thank you, Mina. I guess I should introduce myself. My name's Fate. Fate Line God. How about you?
I am Nicholas. Her name is Mina. Fate. You said Fate, right? Your clothes and your ears. Are you one of Norton's men?
Norton? Is that a person's name?
Yes.
I don't really understand.
This
the
is,
connection here.
this whole sequence, I won't give anything away.
Oh, Norton?
I'm gonna fuck around with something after I get to a save point,
If you do not know
because
who he is,
end of the
please,
stream is
never
fast
mind.
approaching,
I apologize for the odd question.
and I don't have time for the full ass dungeon. But,
You still need to recover your strength. Feel free to rest here a while.
this
We
is
cannot do
like
much,
Fate's
but we
first
do
big
have food.
reality check coming up.
I'm fine. No, really.
No! You should stay in bed!
Please, rest. Don't worry. It is our way to help each other in times of trouble.
Sorry. Thanks.
It is no problem. Mina, let him get his rest.
Okay.
He looks so young. He seems so mature for his age. Just like Sophia.
Hey, tell me, where are you from? Why are your ears so round? Who's Sophia? Huh? Tell me! Tell me!
So, like, I looked it up on the wiki. Fate is 18, and Sophia is 17. And they are one of the default pairings.
It's already afternoon.
But, you know, I guess they're exactly who Romeo and Juliet laws were invented for, right?
Ouch. Well, it hurts a little, but I can move. I'd better figure out more about this place. No telling how long I'll be stuck here. Huh. Wait, where's my sword? Nicholas must have it. It must have made him nervous.
You did,
It's not
you
like
know,
I need to
stumble
know
into the
anything.
village with a sword.
Let me hang on to it.
You must take it easy while you're regaining your strength. How are you feeling? I imagine you're not quite all better yet. Alright, let's find a save point, and then I'll find something to dink around with for half an hour. This is some random dude's house. Okay, the green one is the inn. That's where the save point is. This is Whipple, and you're a stranger. Strangers are welcome here in our village. Take my advice. You'd best leave here at once. Oh, nope. Blue is the inn, green is the shop. Guess the doctor's house. Where the hell is the save point? Blackberries obtained. Blackberries restore MP. Blueberries restore HP. Just in the game, leaving the village without a weapon would be suicide. I forget where I'm supposed to go to continue. Village chief's house. There's a save point. Okay. Blackberries obtained. Recently, a sinister stranger settled to the west of our village. Our lord refuses to send soldiers to such a remote village as ours. Perhaps the stranger knows this. We have constantly been at his mercy. That's why people here are so wary of strangers. Sorry they were treating you so brusquely. You must understand our situation. Okay. Let's search the PS4 for things to play that aren't that. Can't stream Persona 5. Can't stream Gundam until I turn the music off before I start. Let's do some Scott Pilgrim versus the World, the game. That's true. Blackberries and blueberries in the Star Ocean verse are more like weird grapes. This actually got me to read the graphic novels instead of just watching the movie. Let's go with Wallace. His uppercut animation is a rainbow. As you can tell, he's very gay. Wallace running backwards from Wallace. Okay. Got $39.50 Canadian. Ow. Ow. Fuck. Didn't realize I had like 2 hit points left. Oh, come on, I was gonna beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker. I love that. This game, like, consumed my life for 3 days, and then I beat it with Scott Pilgrim and haven't really gone back to it yet. I'm beating up bad guys for coins. I was surprised when the graphic novels like established that that's just how this world works. It is a Canada that functions on video game logic. Need to ask some of my Canadian friends if they just beat people up for spare change. Sorry if I'm a little less animated than I was talking about Star Ocean. I just... You know what? I'll run late until I find the save point in the dungeon. Back to Star Ocean. I feel like I have more Star Ocean to talk about in my Star Ocean gland. Yeah, I actually totally agree. It feels a lot later than it actually is. It is 10:33 p.m. for me, and it feels like it's 4 a.m. Whipple sounds like a dirty word, even though it's just the name of their village. I'm 99 full. Oof. Mood, Stormy. No, I don't want to go into private homes right now. Stranger Nicholas found. What a fool that Nicholas is. After all he just went through, he had to get mixed up with you. Yeah, sounds like the kid's been through some shit.
What's that?
It's my treasure box. Daddy gave it to me on my birthday.
That music box was passed down through our mother's family. It is the only thing we have left from our parents. But alas, it is broken now and does not make a sound.
I see. Can I have a look?
Sure.
The gearbox is broken. But I bet I could fix this. If I can get back to my pod, I should be able to synthesize parts. I don't think the UP3 prohibits repairing existing devices. Yeah, this shouldn't be too
Like,
hard. Want me to fix
Fate
this for you?
makes a lot of stupid decisions in this game, but he's also an 18-year-old college student who spends most of his time playing video games. So,
True. With this planet's level of civilization, the parts for this wouldn't come cheap. If I can get my hands on the right parts, yes. And I think I know where to get them. It's a little ways away, but I'll go get them later.
But we cannot ask you to do
Yeah,
something
like
that
it's
for us.
logical that a spoiled rich gamer kid
It's the least I can do to repay you.
would make stupid decisions being thrust into this kind of situation,
Sure
you
that
know?
Mina wants it fixed, right?
Thank you, good sir.
In return, do you think I could get my sword back? I won't be able to go through the forest without it.
You swear you are not with
Basically.
this gang?
That I'm not. What? You don't believe me?
No, I trust you.
Thanks.
But be wary. If you are not one of Norton's gang, you will be in even more danger outside the
I think we all make dumb decisions sometimes.
I'll be fine.
Simple sword obtained. I forgot that the dungeon isn't like right away, so I should have time to at least activate the next plot points. Okay.
Real fight.
Boop. 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 Wow, this one experience point at a time is really leveling me up super quick. And yes, this is just the gameplay loop if you actually try to fill out the maps. I only really do it for this first one because, like, it's just a quick early money boost. Yeah, you're a good soul, Matilda. The hell have I not gone? Guess I won't be 100% completing this map because I don't care.
What? What happened? The pod's parts and equipment have been stripped. There's no way the inhabitants of this planet know what this stuff is. It makes sense if they just smashed it up.
Yeah. There's a lot of weird, poor decision making in this game.
No use wasting any more time here. I better get back to the village.
Okay. Save game because it could crash at any moment. I'm really chilly. I'm gonna go bundle up in my bear blanket when I'm done. Okay. Yeah, I really don't see where else I can go. Yep. Norton's a bad dude. Nope. One sec. Sorry, Mama Bear was letting me know she was going back to bed.
Hello there.
What a relief! You are well! Norton's gang was lurking around the forest in the direction you left in. We were worried.
Nicholas, could you please tell me more about Norton and his gang? Who are they?
I do not know everything myself. Norton appeared suddenly in our village about half a year past. He ordered the village to supply him with food. Of course, we refused at first. The village needs its supplies to survive the harsh winter. Norton was in fact ordering the village to die, but when people refused him, he called upon this mysterious light, and those it touched disappeared, one after the other. Carl, Siren, Kurt, all gone. And our father, who resisted until the very end. Of course, we told our Lord, but he said the idea of people disappearing into thin air was nonsense and didn't want to hear about it. Now some of the villagers have even joined Norton's gang.
A mysterious light that makes people disappear? Nicholas, when you first met me, you asked me about my clothes and ears, right?
Ah, yes. Norton wore clothes made out of a strange material that was neither linen nor cotton, just like the clothes you wear. And his ears were shaped like yours. That is why I did not trust you at first. I apologize.
Don't worry about it. That would explain the light, the clothes, and the ears. And it would explain why someone would steal pot parts that nobody on this planet should recognize.
Is something the matter?
It's nothing.
Norton's a bad dude.
But thinking isn't going to help anything. He may be dangerous, but I'd better go meet this Norton guy. I might even find a way off this planet. I'm really sorry, but it's going to take me a little more time to fix your music box. Can you wait just a little longer?
Okay.
That thing Norton's gang carried off, did it belong to you?
No. I thought it might be, but it wasn't. Don't worry. I'll fix your
Indeed.
music box.
Star Ocean takes a lot of inspiration from Star Trek, which
I'm hungry. Let's eat.
Ah, yes.
was one of the
Very
bigger
well. Let us eat.
cultural exchanges between Japan and the US from the 90s onward. Before we started getting a lot of anime from the early 2000s and forward, we really just shoved off a lot of media on them. So, where's Nicholas? I don't know. Has he gone somewhere? When I woke up, he was already gone. Hope he hasn't disappeared too. Just like Mama and Papa. Nicholas would never leave you like that, Mina. It'll be alright. I'll go find him for you. Young Nicholas? I don't know. At least I haven't seen him around. You get the first real fight of the game. Oh, guess not. This is basically one of the standard dungeon musics for this game. It's not exactly the most fitting. Blackberries.
Real fight. That was fun.
Bud Bear, Mama Bear. Sorry, Mama Bear came to say goodnight. Yeah, like, early game is really like that, because you don't really have party members with you to get the multipliers yet.
Real fight. What do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing?
Damn, I just wrecked faces. 2 XP, 8 gold. So when I actually do this dungeon in earnest, I'll be looking for like numbers on the walls and shit. Because you have to gather the code for Norton's room from a whole bunch of numbers just around the place. About 10 minutes left in my stream. I'm going to take a foray back to town and save my game. Boop.
That was easy.
I love how Fate can do all of that, like, explicitly because he plays so many video games. Because video games in this world legitimately transfer directly into physical fitness. He ran away. Like, Sophia wasn't, you know, being sarcastic when she said if Fate plays video games all the time, he'll turn into a brainless muscle man. I could just put the console in sleep mode, but, like, I do want to actually play it. Just a different game later. Okay. Time to go see who to raid. Thank you all for coming out tonight, by the way. Like, means a lot that I get any viewers. And, you know what? Sugar Zeno, she has rated me many times and been very supportive and helpful. And even done, like, art of my character. I mean, myself. Definitely not a character. I'm a bear. We're going to raid her, though. But once I make sure she's not about to end. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Adovin Galliford, Human Ranger. Hashtag BearTube, usual message. She is currently watching spoopy videos. So, hashtag BearTube. Thank y'all for coming out tonight. I'll be playing this tomorrow, too.